stories, I guess I'll start and do a very 2-minute brief one for you. I was born in England, as you can hear by my accent,
Yes.
and not a great family. I had 3 sisters, and my father used to walk in, and when he walked in, whoever was nearest got hit, and he'd say, "That's before you start." Anyone ever heard that one before in England? And I was sexually abused by him for the first few years of my life, and then when I was 13, my sister died. She was 11, and he turned around and said, "I wish you died instead of her."
Oh.
So I had interesting teenage years, shall we say, and ended up living in South Africa for 3 years. I lived in Italy for 3 years, began to sell real estate in Portugal, of all places. I love Portugal. And then I ended up at 36 coming out to Canada, and then I realised I might have a few little issues. I thought it was everybody else before that. And I actually started working on myself, discovered hypnosis, and in 1 weekend of hypnosis I realised that I actually cleared more stuff, that's the technical word for it, than I cleared in the previous 30 years. And then I discovered the NLP, and my life started to make sense. It was amazing. I went on to take my trainer's training. I got my book published in 2008. It was actually by the secret publisher. She turned around and apparently she said to her assistant the day before I phoned, and I actually phoned and said, "Your publisher has to have this book." And her assistant said, "No, you have to have an agent. We're too big now. We're the secret publishers. We've got 2 million print run, etc." And she said, "What's the book about?" I said, "It's about the power of self-talk and the power of words." And she said, "Send it to me." So I FedExed it overnight, and $40 it cost me, which I didn't have at the time. And the next Monday, the publisher called me and said, "You've got a deal." She said, "I had said to my assistant that very day, I wish someone would write a book about the power of words." Wow. So it was just had the deal just lying in my lap. But, you know, everybody else said, "Don't phone. Put in a written thing." And I'm not one who waits around, as you can see. I get on with it and just do it. I do my PhD in clinical hypnosis, and I train people to master's level in hypnosis and NLP.